So, in addition to being a massive fan of music and a singer songwriter myself, I am also a devoted fan of the NFL, most notably the Tennessee Titans. But I love the game as a whole, and so it feels like my two worlds kind of intertwined when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce started dating each other. You've got Travis Kelce, who's one of the best football players in the world, and Taylor Swift, who's one of the greatest singer songwriters and artists of all time. And a lot of people have had discussions about these two and their relationship. It's been such a major topic of discussion. People have made jokes about it and all of that stuff. And I even made a TikTok myself about songs that Taylor Swift should write about Travis Kelce. I can't believe they haven't thrown a penalty flag for the way that you were holding me last night. Some of you may get that one. Anyway, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, it's now been a couple of months that they've been dating each other, and at first everything was all peachy and rosy, and the Chiefs were winning, and she was in the press box, and everybody was having a good time. Well, now the Chiefs have fallen on hard times. Travis Kelce maybe not putting up the same type of successful numbers that he was, and she's still at the games and everything, but the Chiefs are losing a lot and not looking so good, and it's usually a foregone conclusion that the Chiefs might very well go to the Super Bowl, but this year it's not so much of a foregone conclusion, and it's got people asking the question, is Taylor Swift a distraction for Travis Kelce? Is Taylor Swift a distraction for the Chiefs as a whole? Is having her there hindering the team? And we've even seen sports commentators such as Skip Bayless going on the air actually talking about this, trying to make a case for the fact that Taylor Swift is a distraction, and that's why the Kansas City Chiefs are not winning, and that's why Travis Kelce is not performing as well. I want to say that as a fan of music, and I enjoy Taylor Swift's music, as a fan of the game of football and someone who understands how good Travis Kelce is at it, I can tell you that notion to me is ridiculous. It is absurd to consider the fact that Taylor Swift might be the reason that the Chiefs have fallen on hard times. First of all, Travis Kelce is a professional football player. He's one of the best football players in the game today, not just at his position, but at any position. Travis Kelce is and has been revered as one of the best in football, and you're going to tell me that all of that's going to go south just because of who he's dating in his personal life? I think that's ridiculous. I think more so Father Time is a bigger culprit here than Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce's been in the NFL for quite a while now. And when you've been in the NFL and you've been taking those hits for years, it just wears on you, and maybe you don't put up the same production over the years. So I think that's a greater reason why the Chiefs have fallen on hard times, and more notably why Travis Kelce is not putting up the same successful numbers that he was. Also, the Kansas City Chiefs, this is getting kind of in depth in terms of football. They don't have the same type of talent on the roster that they once had. You go back a few years, the Chiefs had a ton of talent. This year, not so much. I mean, there are a lot of positions where they could be a lot better. I think stuff like that is the reason. But you knew it was only a matter of time. When the Chiefs started losing games, you knew it was only a matter of time until people started relating the two. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, she's in the press box. Is she a distraction for the team? I think that's just ridiculous. I think there are teams in the NFL who have dealt with much greater distractions than Taylor Swift and continued to win. I mean, in even some cases, some very dark things. I mean, you've had teams who have had players pass away. You've had players who have had loved ones pass away. You have had all sorts of different things happen. I mean, things happening in these guys' personal lives, things happening in the locker room, things happening professionally and personally, and players have continued to play well. So I find it hard to believe that Taylor Swift is going to be the straw that breaks the Kansas City Chiefs camel's back. I think that's absurd. I think it's a fun talking point for people to talk about on these sports shows, but I think it's ridiculous. I think that Taylor Swift has no bearing on how Travis Kelce or the Chiefs perform on Sundays. I think that's ridiculous. I also think that there's an element of, people who want it to be her fault, because there are people who have not enjoyed her being such a focal point of Chiefs games and having her on the camera all the time. And to some degree, I get it. But I will say, I mean, I've seen on Twitter this week people sharing videos of Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game this past week, and it's like, oh, she's so annoying. And the clip is literally just her saying, "Go Travis." And it's like, what did she do? She's just cheering on her significant other. What the heck? So I think there are just people who want everything to be her fault and want to be annoyed by it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I think there are people who have been waiting to make this a talking point, and now that the Chiefs are not looking so good, it's just a convenient thing to do. But I think it's ridiculous. I think that's not, as somebody who loves the game of football and somebody who loves, all of the different types of things involved here, music, football, and beyond, I think it's ridiculous to insinuate that it's because of her. It's a massive distraction. These are professional football players. They get paid millions to play the game of football. And to insinuate that the fact that one of their girlfriends is a big pop star and is at the game is the reason why, I mean, that's just absurd. But yet, we're going to go with that because it's just a fun thing to talk about on Twitter and on these sports shows. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Taylor Swift is a distraction for the Chiefs? Whether you're very knowledgeable about football or about Taylor Swift's music or not, do you think Taylor Swift is a distraction for the Chiefs and for Travis Kelce? I think it's ridiculous. What do you think? Let me know. Do you think Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are going to go the distance like Hercules and take this thing all the way to the altar and get married? I don't know. But I will say, whether they do or don't, to blame her for their losses is kind of ridiculous. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Bye.
We had dinner reservations tonight, but we decided not to go. We got DoorDash and stayed home. We had plans to see a movie. We were gonna hit the town, but we just ended up with our dog on the couch. Yeah, but I got no regrets, no. These nights are the best, yeah. When you say, honey, let's just stay in tonight, we need to lay back and relax. Hey, Alexa, play Sinatra so we can go in the kitchen and dance. Then we're watching Office reruns while we gently hold hands. Oh, baby, ain't nothing wrong with some cancel plans. Oh, baby, ain't nothing wrong with, yeah, some cancel plans. You know I love it when we get to go out and put on our nicest clothes, grab a camera, strike a pose. But these nights when we're together with nobody to impress, ain't no other place that could ever compare to this. No. Some might say we're lame, but as for me, girl, I got no complaints. Yeah, when you say, honey, let's just stay in tonight, we need to lay back and relax. Hey, Alexa, play Sinatra so we can go in the kitchen and dance. Then we're watching Office reruns while we gently hold hands. Oh, baby, nothing wrong with, yeah, some cancel plans. Oh, baby, nothing wrong with, yeah, some cancel plans. Yeah. So I say, honey, let's just stay in tonight. We